Hello. Yeah, my mic work. Why is the sky blue? I think it's because there's water in it, and then light refracts through, and yeah, something like that. Not this year. Refraction of light. Water in it. So 2021 or 2022, water isn't real. I should tweet. I'm doing an update, I guess. And then can chat about stuff. I'm very tired, so that's why I'm doing it early. I woke up at 3 a.m. Twitter. What's that mode? Can't cross my Small dev update. Official TV. That should be good. Bit early. No, I'm just... Sweet. Flooding. Hello. Thanks for stream. I'm excited. Yeah, I just like jumping around. I just like the attention. I want to jump around. Hello, agent. True, the skies are grey, especially if you live in, what's it called? England. You literally hit F3. What? What? Scotland flag when? Yeah, I think we got to do like a Welsh flag as well, and like Hong Kong and stuff. And I think. I'm not sure. I think the we got like a generic flag pack, and then some people are sad. Add more game modes? That's a good idea. Like, more game modes, like time trials. With CPMA physics and sliding. Fuck! I'm really bad at this. Ah! Bollocks! No, I didn't take the corner properly. Yeah, I'm sliding. It's like sliding on ice, so you crouch and then you slide, but you use A and D apparently. I've only tried it like once the other day, and I'm awful at it because CPMA movement is for people who don't like to be good at video games, and then they just want to jump around. I'm just gonna keep doing this. This is the dev update. When I get to the end, of this map, we'll release the game, right? So it'll be about 2025. Imagine if that was a thing. He's not crouching. I am crouching. Fuck! Wait, let me try. I'm so tired. Oh, just why would you put pillars in the learning thing? Ah! I almost made it. Stage fright. It's like, it's so dumb to put pillars in here. You know, I could have made that jump. Again! It is the game's fault. It's badly designed. Didn't hit jump then. Crouching slows you down? I don't think it does. It's like you have to like slide. Oh, you don't need to crouch. Okay. Who came out with this? Oh, that's way easier. Oh, okay, yeah, we're good, we're good, we're good. Fuck. No, why? You can't slide on those. I didn't airstrike them. Alright, we're getting better. Don't worry about it, Jack. This is what Diabotical really is. It's not actually a game. It's a depression simulator. Fucking pillars. I don't even know what technique I was doing then. It's really addictive though, that's the problem. I'm meant to be talking to you about important shit. But this is kind of fun. If I don't make this jump... Game's cancelled! Yes, I think it's air control. No. That's why it's not working. Is it air control? Where are my physics? Race. Okay, now we're good. Now we can turn in the air. That's why I couldn't do it, chat. It was the wrong physics. Now I can't even land on this shit. Oops. Wait. Let's go. Fuck, I needed to slide there for a little bit. Okay. Ooh. I think you can do that without jumping. I actually think it's probably better not to jump. You can get some speed on the wall. Oh shit, that was a turn. No, I'm going so slow. I need to go faster. Oh, why did I jump there? Ah, shit. Slide. Slide, James. Oh, turn. Turn. I'm the best. Ah, first time. Nailed it. Alright, I'll give you the launch date because I made the slide map by... This is fun. Not releasing the game. You guys crazy? We barely done the slide map. Oh, it is fun though. Yeah, so you don't need to... Ooh, oh, like a fast hand. Oh, I lost speed there. No, I was going fast, I was going fast. Oh shit. Do you get speed by doing like just no, it seems like if you just do A and D you get more speed, yeah. Oh, that was slow. I slowed down there. You guys should play this game, it's really good. Like it's really addictive, you know? Like, why aren't you guys playing? What are you, scrubs? Suckers. No, I jumped. Alright, okay, fuck it. I'm out of there, because otherwise I'll be doing that for like an hour. Let's go into something a little bit more relaxing. I can rocket jump around. Alright, I felt bad today, because I was watching Scrawls. Do you guys know Scrawls? She was top 2v2 ranked with her boyfriend, Sirius. And she took a week off work, and she was like, I hope the game's not delayed. Lol. Wait, what am I doing? Physics. I don't want to play race physics. Diabotical physics. Okay, there we go. Was there? You were? Oh yeah, hey, Jumper Dash. Yeah, you were. Yeah. So basically, yeah, we are going to be able to do the end of August, so don't worry. But it's going to be August the 34th. Bit of a new date. So yeah, 34th of August. As always, we keep our promises at the good studio. We've been a pretty professional studio, I think. Kind of up there with the other game studios. Force to be reckoned with. 34th is the Thursday, September the 3rd. The main reason being is right now we're working on all this locker shit. Look at my beautiful bastard. Right, and we got weapons, characters, weapon testing sprays, all that crap. And then we got to put together packs, right? Because we're going to make a couple packs of people that just want to get started with the game, like $4.99, $14.99, etc. So you get coins, and then you get some bonus items for your first-time purchase, which I think is quite nice, hopefully. And we're a bit late delivering to Epic, and then we're stressing them out, and we're like, yeah, because they're apparently most people have their games ready like a month before they launch. So when Epic emailed me and asked about the final build, I was like, right, yeah, that's not good. So we were gonna do, we're gonna try for August the 27th, but we're gonna slip a week. Hey, it's not my fault. Look, motherfuckers, right? I've had one engine programmer, right? Even though I love him to bits. One guy, right? It was meant to be a 2-year project. We're on year 7. I've had to save the company 5 fucking times, okay? From going bankrupt and to keep people actually working, alright? I need an extra fucking week, okay? Don't yell at me, alright? He's working on shit, and he's awesome, but, you know, we've got one engine program. So, I don't want my team to lose their shit. So, basically, 0 QLs on the trailer right now, and then I'm waiting for the locker stuff to get done. Which should be done like today, tomorrow, and then hopefully we can get those packs over to Epic with all the assets the best we can. And then we're just going to make sure it works, because that's the scary part, because it's the first time people might spend money on Diabotical, so we really, 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 really don't want to fuck something up, because, like, we went from doing a Kickstarter game that was meant to be $15 or whatever it was, right, on Steam. That's what we were planning, and then Epic came in and we're like, we heard you like money. We're like, how did you hear that? You know, that's top secret. And then they're like, we can help you out with the dev stuff. And they're like, yeah, cool, let's do that. And then we can also make the game free to play. And then I offered refunds for anybody that wanted it on Kickstarter, and people were still angry at me. They got, you know, they got their money back, and they were still angry. So dealing with people and money is like fucking scary, right? Because, you know, it's like the game's still coming out. The Kickstarter people can still play it. The ones who got refunds, right? Free to play. The ones who didn't get a refund or didn't ask for it are awesome people. And they're also going to get, like, you know, some extra that Kickstarter rewards when we get them done. But also we'll give them, like, you know, the equivalent of a $15 game worth of a pack. So they can get in the battle pass for free and stuff like that. Yeah, but that's scary. So we need to make sure that all works. So when we know that works, and then yeah, and then Epic told us that Thursdays look good. They were like, Thursday is a good day for eggs, and I was like, all right, I believe you. So we missed the 27th, and then we're gonna do the 3rd. So because Epic are like, it's a good day for eggs on Thursday, and we can help you out with marketing and stuff, and you know. And I was like, awesome. Why not Easter? Yeah, we don't want to do it that. So yeah, it's gonna be like really, I guess, an open beta, but I don't even really know if it is an open beta anymore because the game's kind of like there. Even though we got a lot of stuff to fix, which I appreciate people pointing out, by the way. I've got to say, there's a lot of threads with a lot of people that, you know, got a lot of ideas for Diabotical. They want to make it better, and that's fun. Unfortunately, when you've got a small dev team, not everything that you know that needs to be fixed can be fixed. So you kind of have to do a lot of stuff later, and you know, so you know, I appreciate the threads and stuff, but yeah, you know, we have to just work on the game. It's kind of an open beta, but open beta is really released, isn't it? So it doesn't really matter to me what people call it. I'm just hoping you guys are gonna buy stuff. That's my dream in life. A lot of people thought I really wanted to make an arena FPS, but actually, I was just almost homeless. No, Siege, not September. August the 34th. Alright? Eggbots have extra days in August. You humans, sure, you could call that September 3rd if you want, but it's August 34th, Siege. Don't give me shit, Siege. Literally, you're going to be earning money from playing something that we made. Alright? Alright, so be a good little pay pig and buy a battle pass. Alright? Make this a fair deal. Or I'll delay it more. Alright, Siege? Jesus. Fucking Australians. I'll buy 2. Oh yeah, I will say though, I know Agent was in here and then some other people. There's you remember Jute.gg did some tournaments. I think they're gonna want to do something for the first weekend. So if you're into dueling, you might have some nice tournaments with some prize money. Or something to watch on the weekend. And then actually we organise duel tournaments as well. So now there's like 4 duel tournaments in the first fucking month, which is ridiculous. And then also those community funds will be heading out, hopefully September, so you can do tournaments near the end of it or the next month or whatever. So I think the Australians are going to do some tournaments as well, and South Americans, and then we're doing the team stuff in, what is it, October. That'll be fun. How did the server-side netcode stuff go? It went alright, yeah. I think the main thing that people are talking about, maybe not... I don't know if it's the hitbox, really, because I see sometimes that the shaft should be ticking more than it is, and I'm like, that looks a bit suspicious. So it could just be the eggbot, but I normally just go off like what people hit in accuracies and what they should be hitting. Because a lot of people thought the hitbox was 30 pixels in width, but it's actually not, because everything's padded, normally about 2 pixels in radius, so it's about 34. So it does cover some of the arms, but not all of them. That's the shitty thing about eggbots. They're cool as fuck, but they don't really fit into the pixels, yeah. I just call it pixels, you know, because it's a dimension, but 30 dimension, you know, whatever you want to call it. Yeah, so... basically, I tune every weapon on X and Y. So, for example, I don't tune anything on Y with the shaft, because otherwise you have a huge peaker's advantage from the bottom. Same with pincer, I don't tune anything on the Y, because otherwise that ruins it, but I tune on the X. With shotgun, I do tune on the Y, because that's not really peaker's advantage. And a lot of people aim at the big floaty bot, but this ring can actually miss. So, you know, you're actually better off aiming slightly lower because it's a capsule at the top. So I basically add a couple of padding on the Y for shotguns so you don't get so disappointed. X and Y. Yeah, basically you take the hitbox, and if I pad it, it just makes it wider, right? On the X or Y X. And X is also Z, I guess, because it's all the way around. Was the model's placement on vertical lifts addressed, by the way? No, that's a netcode thing. The netcode is like, you know, still going to be moved forward. But the cool thing about having a netcode that works is you're going to get less cheaters. But yeah, it's everything needs to be improved. But the thing is like we're going to be here for a while if you buy at least 6 battle passes each. How many of you are in chat? Oh fuck, you know, you're going to buy way more than that, chat. Sorry. So we're going to be here like developing and doing stuff with the community for a bit, right? So don't worry about like too much stuff. And we've been working on a couple of new chassis that can join the universe in the future. So we've played with egg bots with legs that hit the ground and stuff like this, and yep, they are cool, and yep, they do help. But unfortunately, they're not ready because our animator is working on a trailer. So we're not going to get those in. But you'll be able to get some slightly different looking bots in the universe, which would be cool. And we'll make sure we give you like the base bot for free, right? So if you want to buy any special shells for it in the future, you can, you know, that's just like buying a shell, earning a shell through the battle pass, so you don't get jibbed, making you buy shit. And then we'll have to see what we do with like tourney rules and stuff. But that's a little way off. I think that might be season 2. I don't think we're going to fix that any time straight after launch. I think there's going to be more fires than we can predict. Jetpack instead of legs for egg bots. I'm going to put egg bots on mounts, and I'm going to start selling your mounts. What about that? You can ride around on like tigers and stuff. It'd be like World of Warcraft. Yeah. World of Diabotical, yeah. Oh, we got shoes coming in. I'm really excited for shoes because they might make the bottom of the egg bot a little bit more sturdy. And also, I've asked for the text. You can change a shoe on each foot. Look at my egg bot. Shoes. They don't work. Imagine. Ooh. This is how I look these days. Yeah, so what else is there to address, really? Not much. Guys are just working on finishing up, yeah, the locker. A couple of people working on a trailer. I'm just looking at marketing assets and what's going on in the shop, make sure it's all, you know, working and trying to help, but probably not being that helpful. So rather than stress over people. And then, yeah, we're just trying to deliver stuff over to Epic and then get it all checked over, make sure it all works. And then 34th of August, which I'll keep saying. And then there's tournaments on the first weekend if you're a jeweler. And then we've got some more tournaments. And then we're going to do some other stuff. Oh, yeah, one of the things I want to do, right? Mappers. I'm going to give Napalm's crew, you know, Napalm 3D. He's got a crew. Like Abraxas and Stickflip and some others. I'm gonna give him some money for mapping contests because I think Wipeout should be 4v4, and I'd quite like to focus on 4v4 playlists, like here as well in the future, certainly. And I need TDM maps and freeze tag maps and stuff like that. So if you're a mapper and you want to win money, for doing maps, it's really a trick, because what will happen is like when you do a map and you enter it in the competition, we get to use it. That's part of the rule. So basically, if you get first place, you'll get a bit of chunk of change, right? It will make you feel like you you know, didn't feel like what did I say, you've been ripped off or anything. And then we want your maps and games, and then well, it's not paying mappers, it's a competition. It's kind of like paying, but it's but you get to not pay people. Because if someone does shit maps, they just come last, and then you don't have to pay them. And if you win like 4 or 5 grand US dollars or something for first place, it's not bad for making a map for Diabotical. I mean, I think in Quake Live when they paid Noctis for his map, I think they gave him like $500. So 4 or 5 grand's not bad. It's like a good month's salary. They paid you less than that? What'd you get for your map in Quake Live? Like 200? Your map was shit, not this anyway. Get like $250? Well, you're under NDA, you're not allowed to tell me. You split $200 between the two of you. There you go, chat. And I'm doing mapping contests for like $10,000 or some shit, alright? So I think we want to focus on some 4v4 TDM maps, maybe some defrag mapping contests, because it's new, and we want people to have fun with defrag. And then also some duel competitions. So we'll probably run them over the course of like 3 months, so it kind of syncs up for season 2. And I'll put Napalm in charge of doing the rules and stuff. So once we launch, you guys will get new content made by the community, so we can focus on more important things. Like blackjack. Yeah. Not sure. A lot of things come down to Frog's availability. You know, with everything we do in the game, it really comes down to, is Frog available to work on that? Because everybody needs him if it's anything new in the project, because it's his engine, right? So if I want to do a new game mode, I gotta ask Frog. If someone needs tools for VFX or audio, they gotta ask Frog. If you need to do this, you gotta ask Frog. So we'll see what happens with that, because obviously we want people to get their custom maps in to be playable, and all that jazz. But yeah, long live Frog. Yeah, he's great. Just I get a look. You hiring more programmers? Yes. If you buy enough battle passes, this is our first hires we're looking for. Ideally, we'd like to hire programmers to look after the engine and the team more and tools, and then me and Frog can work on, like, gameplay and stuff, because he really likes working on that stuff, because it's creative, and he likes to get creative. But we get very little time to work together on gameplay. We just kind of sprint it every once in a while and do like a game mode in a few days, and then we're like, that's fine. And then he's like, I've got to go fix all these bugs because people are crashing. And I'm like, okay, bye-bye now. What Frog? Will other programmers have animal names? It is a requirement. Yes. Could you save RTS once you saved Arena FPS? I would love to do an RTS. I think Frog is also excited about doing an RTS if we did one, because he likes the technical challenge. He likes learning stuff. I mean, he's an old school kind of, liked his Quake, first and foremost. So that's why we met up for this project. He played a couple of games in the to test some stuff over the stress test. What kind of programmers? C++ engine programmers. But that'll be hopefully, yeah. I mean, we're okay with the core team for a little bit. If it goes well and people don't think we've been... The way that we kind of expect people to buy like core audience, maybe like a couple of the coin packs or something. Like you buy like a coin pack normally, and then you spend it. But we're gonna bundle in some like cool stuff with the coin packs as like a first time purchase, because we're going to open beta, so you get way more value for money. And then later on, it will just be coin packs, yada yada. And then people, we expect them to get in the battle pass, and the battle pass has enough coins in it, so you can get it for free the next time as well. It gives you enough coins back that you can just keep getting the battle pass for free. And then the idea is that we're like, yeah, then we put cool stuff in the shop, and then you spend your coins, and then when the next season comes out, you're like, oh no, I haven't got enough coins for a battle pass. And then I'm secretly going, sucker, buy it again. Pretty much a genius. Got him. Exactly. But if you just want to be really, if you're like really skint, you know what I mean? You spend $15, get in the battle pass, get loads of free stuff where you level up, and then get the next battle pass every season. And then the stuff in the battle pass gets kind of cooler, I guess, over time, because you get like the season 1 stuff. So, I mean, I'm not against... we're not doing loot boxes or anything like that, but apparently if you do loot boxes, you make more money. That's the sad part. Apparently, like, it just goes up and you just make more money. I'm like, yeah. I think loot boxes Yeah, I think they get like a bad rap. I mean, I don't mind the Dota ones because it shows you all the stuff you are going to get. It just gives it to you in a random order. And, you know, the overall price is quite cheap because you buy it a bunch of times. I spend about... When I was playing Dota, I think I spent like $50 to $100 a year. I didn't really want the stuff. I just felt bad, if you know what I mean. But I was just playing the game all the time and I wasn't supporting it. Then I felt less bad when I realized they probably didn't care about my money. And Gabe would never be my father. So, but oh well. Sad stories. Nah, we're not doing trading. Trading's scary. We have the ability to do trading in the future if we wanted to, but it's really weird. I think trading works on Steam. I've seen the Counter-Strike trading. It's really clever. It's like how you can upgrade commons to rares and stuff like this, and so, you know, but it's like, you know, Counter-Strike has how many people working on it and how many people working on the economics of it, and it's like, we don't have any of that. We have like 10 people and then a bunch of misfits that we allow to kind of work with us because they're cool. Until they start asking about payment. And then we're like, whoa, whoa, whoa. I thought you were cool. I thought you wanted to hang out with me. What's this money thing about? When's marketing gonna hit? I think we're just gonna do it on the 3rd and we're just gonna tell Slasher to do it. We'll just be like, Slasher, make us famous, pick a fight with somebody. Yeah, the trailer will come out when the game's out, right? This is more of a private, like, you guys know. Slasher's great. We'll get some people to stream it. We'll get some social media, you know. I think the trailer will be alright as well. I haven't seen it yet. Lol. Jesus Christ. Right? We're such a small company. We went from basically shoestring budget, you know what I mean? Like, just the whole project's been like up and down financially. It's been crazy. And so at one point when we had a bit of money, I went to a proper cinematic company in Sweden. There was like 3 of them. And I didn't go to the most expensive ones. I went to like the 3rd. And took a meeting, you know, and I was like, yeah, we want to do a trailer. It's going to be like, we're hoping like a couple minutes long with, you know, a little bit of CGI, yada, yada. And they were like, so what kind of budget have you got? And so I spoke to Sunlock Studios about like what kind of budget you need. And I was like, so I went to them with a budget. And I was like, okay, we got like, you know, barely 6 figures US dollars. That's a lot, right? For a trailer. And the guys were literally like, look, you know, that's nice, but we kind of would really need to pay our staff. You know, so it's not, and I'm like, Jesus fucking Christ, how much does it cost to do a trailer? And so I was like, fuck this. I've been poor. My team's been poor on this project for too long. I was like, we ain't losing that much money on a kick-ass trailer. Then I was like, Zero QL, where are you from? Serbia? You want to do a trailer? $500. Nailed it. So yeah, I saved us 95, 99. So Zero QL's working hard on the trailer right now. And some of the guys at the team have done some little bit of CGI, not much, because they've been busy. But yeah, give them about $350. That's it. And if you don't like our $500 trailer, fuck off. Zero QL is really going to sell it to you. No money for Sweden economic. Yeah, exactly, Deathmatch TV. Well, it's like, it comes down to all these decisions with money that really pisses me off, because I had a meeting, yeah, to do esports with this company. Who is this company? They're in America. Right? And I was like, company in America, they did the Fortnite World Cup, right? And I don't think they were particularly good. but they were just there. And I was like, I might as well talk to him, you know, find out what kind of price it is. And so my philosophy is put the money in the right hands, right? Put the money in the players' hands if you're doing tournaments. Put the money in your staff's hands if you're making a game, yeah? If you're outsourcing too much money, you're not being fair on your team. Because, you know, when you've been, a small indie dev team for a long time, you don't really want to just play those rules. So I went to this team in America that did, like, the esports. And I asked them for a quote for a day's work with just two dudes sat in front of a camera with a TV in the background with our logo on, okay? I got quoted $50,000 a day. So basically, I spoke to Zoot. He gave me a price of 500 quid. And I was like, Zoot, I don't think you're worth it. What about 250? So I'm hoping he's going to accept. Saved another 40 something. So if Zoot doesn't accept my 250 a day offer, I'll be really upset. And yeah, so it's crazy. I was just like, yeah, called it 275. You got a deal, Zoot. Everyone saw that. That's 275 a day from Zoot. We'll ramp you up, Zoot, if you're good. But I haven't seen you cast before. Okay, but that's a bargain. He's in. Yeah. So absolutely, yeah, it's nuts. So I'm still, sorry if I don't do as much as you want in marketing. But I've got meetings with to talk to a marketing team about streamers, and I almost don't want it because if I have a meeting with them and I say no, that's too expensive, I'm sure they might contact the streamers and tell them not to stream Diabotical because there was no deal made. But if I don't contact them about getting a deal, the streamers might just stream it because they think it's a fun game. You know what I mean? So I might be sick for the meeting. Well, the money is best spent developing the game and working with you guys, the community, right? It's like if we do mapping contests, we get new content, we get new maps. If we work on modding or we work on how you can get stuff that you make in the game with our dev time, we get more of a game together. If we go out and, work with, these, yeah, I think the best way that we've had success is just working with the community. So we don't really get pre-production on stuff that we do that has our brand on it, you know what I mean? Like, it's a Diabotical tournament. We make sure everyone takes a little something home. It was kind of the argument I gave to the Valve guys when we went to TI2, and I was like the only host being paid, and I was like, look, this is all Shiva does. If you pay Shiva money to be here, when she goes home, she'll produce more content for your game. So the next time you come around and do TI, she's built a fan base and she's kept Dota 2 interesting. And so, Valve actually, they started paying more of the talent back in TI2, right? It's the same with, prize money. If you only pay the top 4 teams, no one's going to turn up, right? Because people are going to deem, can they get top 4? And they won't try it. Because we've got, really good players from other games. Kali's in here. Kali, what game did you play before? You were like a team... you in a Team Fortress 2 player or... No. Overwatch? No, you're a Battle Royale player, right? Blackout. Yeah, so Kali's legit good. And he's smart. He's smarter at some of our game modes than some of the people that have been playing Arena FPS for about 10 years. So if you get Kali on your team... and he actually gets some time and gets encouraged with a little bit of prize money, he's not wasting his life basically, he'll turn into one of the better players in my opinion. And people who love TF2, I think like Banny and Clockwork and stuff, they played a little bit, but their love and their kind of how they think about the game is more TF2y. I checked Clockwork stats because he wasn't so sure on like MacGuffin because he felt it was just like a lot of dying. And he wanted, I think he mentioned something about spawning with guns, which is, you know, obviously if you're a TF2 player, right, you spawn with guns, so that makes sense. And I checked his weapon usage, and I think he was almost up to 10% weapon usage on machine gun. And then I checked me and Wins' stats, and Wins was like 1% weapon usage machine gun, and then I was like 2 or something. And it's just like, yeah, you know, it's like not everybody is learn how to play these modes. And then Banny also, you know, he had a little go and competed for fun because he likes playing the game. And then, you know, he was talking to me about it, and he was like, yeah, I watched the Hang play MacGuffin, and it was just like really eye-opening, you know, because it just they just made it look so easy, all the decision making. And the weird thing for Banny is like when he normally wins a fight in TF2, you win and you have full health and you keep moving on. And he, at the end of his game, he said he looked at the stats and the enemy team died more, like way more, but they still lost Banny's team. And I'm like, yeah, that's MacGuffin. You know, it's like you exchange damage with each other to complete the objective. So Banny was like, yeah, it was really cool. You know, I was getting into it. But of course, their hearts and, you know, with, you know, like a TF2 class-based shooter kind of game. And as much as I'd like to, you know, get everybody happy from lots of different game modes, I can't pull away from what Arena FPS is at its core, because then you have no audience if you do it wrong, right? So you might as well try and deliver the best Arena FPS that you can. Yeah, they like Wipeout as well, but Wipeout needs to be more for them. The thing about Wipeout for us, Wipeout is a warm-up mode, if you know what I mean. Like, we just play Wipeout because it's fun. It's like a warm-up for something more serious, like a TDM game or a CTF or something. But because they like Wipeout, because it's something that they feel like, you know, it's fun, they can play, they want objectives. So if you put objectives in Wipeout, you lose, like, the people that just like the absolute freedom of the sandbox playstyle, because when you're not told what to do, you're just told, like, you know, you need to win with you know, frag the enemy. So it's interesting. But I think there's some time we can spend on Wipeout and stuff in the future and see what we can come up with. I main Wipeout because I'm not unemployed. Alright. This was a fun chat. Me talking a lot of shit. I'm very tired. When I'm tired, I talk a lot more than I should. I also do it to kind of keep myself awake. So you've got me at my weakest. So anyway, you guys know the date. Just looking forward to getting the game out. The team's been amazing, you know. So, you know, couldn't ask for a better group of peeps to, you know, help with this, and you know, I'm sure that it'll be really fun when we get to work together a little bit more. And if you're making Reddit threads about shit to fix, don't worry. We'll get some stuff fixed in the future. And it's not a problem that you find problems. It's, you know, as I said in one of the Reddit threads, I was like, if I was to make Reddit threads myself about things that need to be fixed in the game, I could probably make 10 times more than the community, because I know all the little stupid shit that's broken or not working as it should be working. So, you guys have got to make about like 50 more posts. Get on my level, alright? So don't worry, I know the game's not perfect in all its shape, but I'm really looking forward to working over it in the course of a year post-launch, and then hopefully we look back and we kind of laugh and go, ha ha ha, can't believe we shipped that. And then hopefully we have a couple more programmers as well that I can torture on your behalf. How do you circle jump with one button? Just press shift. Oh. Yeah, I've got to do a tutorial. I've got a fucking voice over it as well. Blah. Because we don't have time to get a real voice actor, so I'm going to be teaching people the tutorial. Oh, I'm not looking forward to it at all. I'll be really badly honest with them. I'll be like, look, you're about to play a game that people have been playing for like 20 years, okay? So I've got to catch you up, apparently, in a 3-minute tutorial so that you can play versus people who've been playing the game for 20 years, right? Don't worry. Here's some items. Pick them up. Right, you're good to go. Enjoy. Need to sound angrier. You know, 95, like, I got statistics from Sunlock Studios or something, because they're friends of mine, and they did, like, these stuff, and I think they told me a statistic, I can't remember it, but they were like, in free-to-play games, 90% of the audience quit the game during the tutorial. See, I don't know why people stopped at 90. I'm going for 100. You know? I'm all in. Losers. Yeah, they Sunlock Studios did this really cool thing where they had this tutorial for one of the games they worked on, and they actually tracked when people left the tutorial. So it would be like, okay, like they were left, and then it's like, okay, people are quitting by 8 minutes or something. I'm gonna make the tutorial the ice map. I'd be like, right, all you need to do, yeah, to play this game is you go, just gonna load up the ice map, and then be like, if you want to start playing, just take this simple, easy course designed for beginners. I'll like say it's like super easy, and I'll put on a really friendly voice like, welcome to Diabotical. So we put together this very easy tutorial for you. You know, and you know, we've tested it, and even my son, who's 5, managed a time of 45 seconds. See if you can beat it on his second attempt. And they just do this for like an hour. I don't have a son. Fuck, I didn't jump. Ooh, got too much speed. This is the tutorial. It's made by Puni, this, arted by Prom. I hit a wall again. Fuck! How did I slide off then? I didn't have to jump that last time, did I? Oh, fucking hell. It's ice, guys. It's ice. It's slippery. It's slipperier than it looks. That's all I'm saying. How I press jump, by the way. This game is shite. Don't buy this game. Fucking lame. Can't even jump on mouse scroll. That's what Shroud said. Oh, we fixed that. Fuck. How many defrag players are there, by the way? I'm gonna go like World of Tanks style, and then I'm gonna charge you for respawning. You get like 5 defrag lives, and then you have to restock up in the shop. I'm gonna make millions. No. Yeah, so I think the defrag physics are pretty good. Your guys will be okay with it. There's little tweaks that we got to do, but we've been testing it. Crazy Al's been telling us about the differences in his Scottish accent. Alright, I'm done. Okay, guys, so we'll see you on the 34th of August, which is also the 3rd of September. Because we missed the 27th, and I don't want to mess around Epic Games because they're freaking out at us. They're actually super nice and supportive, but I don't want to give them the final shit the day before we launch because we've got to make sure it all works. So we're going to use that time, and my team were really stressed, and I don't think they thought they were going to get it done. So we've never delayed in the past, as you know. So this will be the first time we've delayed anything. So obviously you're going to forgive us. And also I think a lot of people are kind of excited that we launch in September because there's a lot of talk on the internet about which is going to be the bigger launch, if you know what I mean, or the better game. There's a lot of talk going out of that. Is it us or is it Cyberpunk 2077? And I think that's a good conversation to have because we're both going to ship in September. And I think that conversation will go on for years to come as well. So, you know, I think going head to head, you know, we'd want to show the weakness. And so, yeah, I think a lot of kids are talking about that. It's like, oh, which one are you going to play, Diabotical or Cyberpunk? And it's like, I don't know. They're both so good. And then, yeah. And then we're going to work with you guys and the game's going to be up. I hope it doesn't die. It won't die, I guess, in a way, because people were playing it. And then we're going to update the game. But I've always aimed for, like, 2 to 4K concurrence. That was always my goal when we started this. I think we might get the high end of that if we're lucky. But we'll see. We're very popular in Russia. I don't know why. But, you know. So, tell your Russian friends. Maybe Agent's been doing all our marketing. Yeah, you're going to get a spike when the game comes out, I guess. Because it's going to be like, hey, check out this game, it's free. And then you're going to get a lot of people come in. And then they're going to be like, what the fuck's going on? And then they're all going to leave. But be nice to them, you know. You guys are the core audience, I guess. So you guys are... yeah, I don't know. I don't really know how it's going to go. But it's kind of exciting. Yeah, so thanks for being with us, right? I'll warn the newbies about you in the tutorial, I think. They need to know that there's baddies down there. Right, I don't think I'll come back anyway. Before we do the whole thing. Slasher was yelling at me, by the way. He told me I need to be on Twitter. I don't want to be on Twitter. He was like, you need to be on Twitter, and you need to, like, talk to people, and you need to be active. And I'm like, fucking hell, Slasher. That sounds like effort. I kind of got sick of social media, I'm not going to lie. It's hard to want to be there, just because of... It's like... At least Reddit has a train of thought. Like, Reddit threads are going in a direction of what was said. In Twitter, people just make these giant leaps out of context about what people are talking about. You know what I mean? And it just, like, I'm just like, no. And so I have a hard time with social media. But I'll try and use it. Yeah, Reddit's okay. Yeah, I know a lot of people deleted Facebook. I was tempted to delete the Diabotical account on Facebook as well, because I was just like, do we need to be on Facebook? I don't think we should be on Facebook. I mean, I like Twitter, you know, when it's like about the game stuff, because the game stuff is just posting updates, and so Twitter's really great for that. But then if I'm personally on my account trying to do stuff to drive up promotion, I mean, what am I going to do? Like, set up a wrestling match with me and Sin Cara? I mean, I'd lose. He'd tag in 0-4. That goes way big. We got wind. What? No, but isn't TikTok just kind of, you know, giving your data away? Like, when you sign up to TikTok, you might as well just give them, you know, a swab of saliva as well, so they could start, you know, knowing everything about you. I don't know if I can go on TikTok. I mean, it's not that we're important enough that people care about us anyway. So, they can have all my data. I don't care. They'd be like, what does this guy do? He sits at home. waiting for Diabotical. What do his followers do? They sit at home as well, waiting for Diabotical. And then someone will be like, what's Diabotical? They'd be like, it's that game coming out, you know, in September that's going, you know, head-to-head with Cyberpunk 2077. Yeah. We don't know which one's going to be the best, but Diabotical has been in development longer. So we've got our hopes up high. Oh, fuck, that's so sad. I gotta go. I'm getting depressed again. See you guys August 34th or September the 3rd. Thanks for sticking with us. Thanks for your feedback in the stress test. It was really useful to work with the game modes. And I think we've come to the conclusion that we're going to add every game mode that we've tested plus another 20. And that should help the new players. We're going to be like Robo-Locks. Is that a game? I'm not sure. I heard kids play it. All right. Roblox. Okay. I thought it was Robo-Locks. Yeah. And yeah, just sorry for the wait, and sorry Scrawls, because she's a nurse, Scrawls, so she's helping people with COVID and stuff, and she took a whole 2 weeks off, and now she's going to get about 2 days of her holiday where she wanted to play Diabotical but I can spoil, just before I go, I've decided on the level 100 battle pass mask. 1 second. Let me just turn this off. And then I'll turn it back on. We weren't going to put this in game because I was worried about the hitbox. But actually it works fine. So there you go. When you get to level... When you get to level 100 of the battle pass, you're going to be able to wear the COVID mask. So you can say you survived COVID 2020. And I think you can even put eyes. Beautiful. So make sure you get the battle pass to say you survived COVID, okay? Only survivors of COVID will be able to wear this. So, yeah, so that's going to be the level 100. And it's beautiful. Made by Rarding. He went off and just did it by himself because he wanted to make a mask. So it's actually turned out to be, because it's a bit of a remodel, kind of cool. So yeah, so see you guys next month, all right? And hopefully we don't fuck anything up. So I'm pretty sure we're okay. And you can buy coins to buy stuff, but we're gonna make the first pack of coins you buy have like special items attached to them, just to try and make sure you give us money. Because that is the kind of inner happiness we've heard. We've spoken to a lot of game developers, and they said, you know, money will make you happy. All right? So just make sure you keep us happy, and we'll keep making the video game. That's the deal, okay? There you go, Papa Smurf. I love money too. Epic have already helped us a bit, so this is bonus, but it would be nice to grow the team a little bit and do a better game. But we'll see. All right, looking forward to playing you all. Catch you later. Bye. Oh, and stay safe. Wear a mask.